my name is Alara Eren and I'm from Turkey. I am the co-founder of Dine is a mobile payment app specifically designed for restaurants, which enables diners to pay their restaurant bill in seconds without waiting for the waiter, which saves an average of 12 minutes for both the diner and the waiter. And while they're paying, users can split their bill with as many diners as they like, or they can contribute to the final bill even while they're outside of the restaurant, or they can send the bill to another member to pay on their behalf, and can leave an electronic tip to the waiter and earn global loyalty points and discounts in the end. So I started Dine 2 years ago, and this was a problem that I was facing a lot in restaurants, especially during peak times when it's very crowded. It's really hard to get the attention of the waiter or ask for the bill, and when the bill comes, you still need to wait for the post machine and change. So it takes a lot of time, and I was wishing that there was an app which would enable me to pay without the wait. So that's how it started. But then I obviously made some market research and tested if this is something really needed in the industry. And whoever I talked to was like, really, this is a great idea. And then I figured out that like millennials and Generation Z are much more keen to mobile payment apps, and they dine out 30% more than other generations. So I was like, yeah, this can be something real. And that's how Dine started. Yeah, this is my first time attending Startup Turkey. It's really a great event. I want to thank all of the team from here. It was a great event for me because we attended other startup events as well, but none of them was this big. And this was a great opportunity to network and to meet like lots of investors, but also startups to learn their failure stories and also success stories. And like I felt like I grew a lot in the last 3 days. I've had so many good mentorship sessions, workshops, where I really grew my presentation skills and also like changed my strategy a bit as well. So this was very beneficial for me. Thank you very much, Startup Turkey. Before Startup Turkey, we attended 2 events in Istanbul, one in London and one in Latvia. And the main difference was they were all great events, but in this one, this gives a great exposure for the startups to all the investors. And since it's a 4-day event, you have much more time to connect with everyone and speak to every single person and get a chance to really tell what you are, who you are, what you're doing. And it's a very international event. So I got to meet lots of startups from all over the world and also investors from all over the world as well. And it generated me ideas to expand to new markets, the ones that I even didn't think of. So yeah, it was great overall. I think I will be able to find an investor here for my project because like we gained a lot of exposure, and I received like 25 investor emails, I think, today after my pitch, which was great. Like we didn't have this much return from the other events. So maybe it's because of the timing, maybe it's luck, but I don't know. This was a very efficient 4 days for us. Yeah, there are not many women entrepreneurs in Turkey and in the world as well. I think the world is a bit better than Turkey, but like in general, women tend to feel more secure in bigger companies where they do same tasks every day. And I think but everyone has like an entrepreneurial feeling inside them that they haven't discovered maybe. And in order to discover this, I think women should attend more startup events, or women should be encouraged more in the startup events to attend. And the startuppers should pull women inside the ecosystem, because some people might not know that they're entrepreneurs. So yeah, I think if the events are more women-focused, it would be better for women to explore their strengths as well. Yeah, sure. Like I've even met, I would recommend Startup Turkey to other entrepreneurs who haven't been here yet, because like even though I met some people here who weren't pitching on the stage but attended just to network, and I told them like you should definitely attend because pitching gives you a lot of exposure. And then I received like 20 emails 5 minutes after my pitch, and I was shocked with what I see. So definitely Startup Turkey gives a lot of return to the startups. So it's definitely a go-to event, especially in the Turkish and Middle Eastern startup ecosystem. So at first, when I was applying to Startup Turkey, I really didn't think that I would be in top 10 because there are so many startups from great countries with great ideas and great teams. So it's really hard to be in top 10, I think, and you need to get lucky somehow as well. And yeah, so firstly, I didn't think. And now I really don't know if I'm going to be in top 3 because like top 10, everyone is really good. So it's really hard to say something, I don't know. But I'm very happy even though if I don't get selected to top 3 because I've already like reached my goal. I've met so many startups, so many investors, and I think this was a very, very efficient event overall. So I'm happy with my current situation right now. I think you covered most of it. Yeah, maybe in the future, like just as an add-on, everything was perfect, but some people might struggle with presenting, and especially it's a very nerve-cracking environment. So maybe during the mentorship sessions, if there's like a 101 startup pitching training, maybe face-to-face, I don't know if it would be possible, but just to be like, okay, your body language should be like this. You need to have eye contact. You need to speak slower. You need to stand on this side of the stage and do this. Maybe just a bit of showing the way would be very helpful for startups, but everything was great.